Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Drag 2010, and right now I'm gonna be making a video about my pet snake, Bo. She's a corn snake, female, and she's about 3 feet long, Sunglow Motley Color Morph, which is a bright orange with reddish orange spots and a yellowish white underbelly. Today is her feeding day, and she's a little active because she can smell the mouse, actually, and she's actually like preparing to eat it. You just saw her opening her mouth. She was just aligning her jaws so she can better swallow her prey. So without further ado, I'm going to transport her to her feeding tank so that she can eat her mouse. I prefer to do this because it's safer. She won't associate her house tank with food every time I open it and try to take her out. These guys are pretty smart. They're not super intelligent because they are reptiles, and only certain reptile species are incredibly smart. But corn snakes are smart enough to recognize a place where they're fed and a place where they're not fed. Whenever I put her in the feeding tank, she gets a little excited because she knows it's where she's going to get taken to the vet or where she's going to be provided with food. As you can see, she's already coming out slowly. I'm going to proceed to take her out. I'm holding the phone with one hand. Hope she doesn't do any tricks. Yeah, easy girl, easy. See? Great. She put Aspen all over her water. Okay. Ooh. Hey-ya! She almost bit me. Kinda cute, actually. Not her fault, just her excitement. It's okay. If somebody were keeping me for my dinner, I would bite them too. I want to actually feed her. This is the mouse. It's pre-killed frozen thawed. Now to come on, Bo. Ah, she missed. She'll get it. She'll get it. There we go. See? You have it. Good girl. You found the mouse. I'm sorry I dropped it on you. Usually, she'll just strike at it when it's hanging from the tweezers and she'll nail it pretty good. She has decent aim, but sometimes she gets a little too excited and she, misses and the mouse drops. It slips from the tweezers. This is normally how I feed her, and it's the first time making a video, which is why I'm a little nervous because I don't want to drop the phone on top of her and freak her out. Because I'm holding it with one hand. Usually I use both my hands when feeding her. But she's a pretty calm snake. She only gets this excited when it's time for her to eat. And that means she has a very good feeding response. Now she's a corn snake, and this species is very easy to keep. Most people who just start out with a pet snake, they usually go for a corn snake or a ball python. Now, I prefer corn snakes because they're better eaters. Ball pythons are slightly picky, but it depends on the snake's personality as well. And ball pythons require slightly extra cage lighting requirements, like they require UVA, UVB light. Corn snakes don't require that. She has a pretty simple setup. That is her water dish, which I have to clean. That is her hiding spot, and this location is the cool side of her tank. Now that area is where she usually spends most of her time during the summer because it gets pretty hot and the temperature is around 60 to 75 degrees. It's usually around 60. That is the hygrometer. It measures the humidity level, and right now it's in the normal range, so that's good. That's what it should be for corn snakes. Right here is the coal-sided temperature gauge. I should probably get new ones. And a tank cleaning is due. Now this is the warm side of the tank. That's the warm temperature gauge. And because I removed the heat lamp, it's in the mid 80s. And I prefer to keep it on that temperature in the summer because it gets pretty hot here, especially since my room is in the second floor. That is her tree spot. That's her hiding spot when she's in the warm side, and she can also lay on top of it to bask. This is her warm spot. Underneath is the under tank heating pad, and that supplies a lot of heat. So if she's actually very cold, she knows where to find this heating spot and burrow herself. Even though she has a hide right there, she prefers to burrow in the aspen wood shavings, which is the bedding that I chose. Underneath you have paper towels, which absorbs her waste matter that whenever she excretes. And the cleaning is pretty easy, it's just spot cleaning. And the water dish I change every night. And like I said, I should probably change the bedding pretty soon, but I do that once a week. I change the bedding once a week. I have this little lock here, which is pretty much a mangled paper clip that I put in this hole right there on the tank whenever I close it, because that's to ensure that she won't escape. Even though she cannot actually escape, she's never done so. And that's pretty much the setup that she has. This is a 20-gallon US long tank. It's not incredibly big. She's happy in it, even though she's about 3 feet. Now let's go back to her. How you doing, Bo? Hi. Hello. You enjoy your meal? Shining eyes. I put in flash because I have very low lighting in my house, in the second floor, in my room to be specific. Her jaw's kind of crooked because they actually unhinge their jaws when they're swallowing their prey, especially prey that's larger than their head. So she should yawn and attach it back. She'll even rub her head against the side to readjust her jaws. Her jaws can actually split open at the bottom to, like all snakes, to make room for prey accordingly, and their teeth actually use it to walk along the prey to swallow. Their teeth are not meant for tearing and ripping, they're just meant for puncturing and gripping the animal. Oh please, she'll give us a nice big yawn. Come on, don't be camera shy. Well, this is my corn snake Bo. I got her when I was in 9th grade. She's about 4 years old now, so she's seen me graduate high school. She's been with me through all those years in high school, and she is very calm now, but when she was a baby she was very frisky. She liked to hide a lot. She would run away from you, and she was only like 11 to 12 inches in length. Now she's a big friendly girl, right, Bo? Yeah. Oh, and another thing I'd like to recommend when you feed your snakes, please wash your hands thoroughly after you handle the mouse, because your snake might think your hand is a mouse if they get the scent. Because when it's time for eating, they have an excellent feeding response, and if they get the smell of the mouse anywhere, they'll want to go after it. And just what you saw in the video, she tried to take a snap at my finger, then she immediately realized that it wasn't a mouse, it was my finger. So she stopped. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe, like, and goodbye. Mr. Drag 2010 out.